Hello, I'm Danny.
And I'm Andrea.
Who are we, by the way?
Hey everyone, my name is Andrea Hutchison and this is
Danny. That's good.
Thank
Anyway,
you.
we want to do a video to get past all that and to show a little bit of behind the scenes, something how we do things. And I know there's a lot of people out there that maybe do things more efficient, and I know there's a lot of people who don't do it as efficient. So we want to give a little bit behind the scenes of what we do, and maybe you can take some of it and implement in what you do. So come on in. You'll see our room.
Now, Danny, does everybody have to have as big as this room to be successful with paparazzi?
No, we didn't have this big room for until after 3 years of it, and you went crazy buying jewelry and all that stuff, and then we had 5,000 pieces.
Really?
Well, I'm just saying that we had a bunch. Then we got, when we finally got a head wrapped around it, then it became exciting. Then all this happened, right?
And now you want to buy 5,000 pieces.
Let's not talk about that. But if you see these white boxes down here, everybody knows paparazzi. You get these boxes in the mail. I think it's very important, if you're going to own a business, just like any business out there, you need to count your inventory. Make sure you got in what they say, what you bought, right? And plus you need to go ahead and go through and see if there's any broken pieces. And then while you're counting the inventory, you can check that as you're going through, like the, what do you call them, the earrings, the little pieces on the back. You're not looking at every one, but when they come in, I open them up, I take them out of their plastic bags, and I know a lot of you guys like to keep the names on there. And on some of them we do, majority we don't. And then I take them out and I put the earrings or the necklaces in little organza bags. If anybody, you know, Andreas, we got pink organza bags and black organza bags after we've done that. And then we bring all these boxes up, I put them back in here, divide them up. If she's bought 10 of each, or 15 of each, or 20 of each, or 5 of each, and Lord help me if she only bought one.
But we're going to show you where we put them. What do we do after we put them in organza bags?
Okay,
you give them to me.
If there's more, ma'am?
You give them to me.
Well, yeah, once I do the inventory and I give them up here, Andrea, I used to set this up, and then she just kept, you know, rearranging it, so I just let her do it. But I want to show you a little bit, then I'm going to take the camera and let her. Anything that we have more than one piece of, we have 2 or more, we use these hanging, what are these called?
Or shoe organizers.
Shoe organizers. And of course we've got these shoe organizers on the
clothing rack.
Yeah, this clothing rack, I can't even think. So 2 or more, you see the numbers on here, but we don't put the numbers on there until after we're in the live. We'll talk about that later. But 2 or more in here, and then we've got some on this side, some on that side. We've got some over here, as you see, and that's just where we store them. Now, if we're doing you're saying, well, what would you do if you're doing an event? Well, if we're doing an event, we'd take things out, put it on pegboard. But since we do live more than we do events, we go ahead and set it up here. They don't get tangled. I don't have to put them in organza bags once somebody buys them. Here it is right here, boom, they're done. And then we can just put them in the pink envelopes, which we'll get to in just a minute.
So right here on that rack, we have all the fashion fixes. And then the hair pieces are over here. All the fashion fixes sets are over there. And then, like Danny was showing, here's the shoe organizer.
Anything more than two or more pieces, and then
go over here.
And then she'll buy onesies. Onesies.
Hey, because I built my inventory, this is like for the past 5 years. So here's what I love about this. Honey, move out of the way.
You want me to take a picture?
No, you're good.
Okay.
So let me show you about this. Every single of them are, there you go. Every single, what would you call those storage things?
Those storage containers here.
Yes, they cost like less than $1. You go to Walmart and you can buy 10 of them for like $5 or $7 depending on Walmart status or whatever. And then what I did was I used the marker pen.
And what are these? Are these the...
They're the onesies.
There's the onesies.
Yeah, so can you open it? Can you open it?
I can sure
so
open
see, it has necklace,
silver
necklaces.
So when she gets through and she gets tired of what, she can go through here and she got, every one of these are a different style of necklace, and they're all silver, or sort of silver.
And they're one of each.
And they only got one of each. So you can go through and say, hey, we're having a flash sale, we only have one of each of these. And most all of these are on her
business page.
On a business page.
And an album by color.
She's already taken a picture of every one. She's put them on with her business page and an album.
And so when people are commenting soul on the albums, after I finish my live party, I post the albums. Then I just go by color and find them. And then I just pick the piece that they wanted to shop. Now, let me show over here, Danny.
All right.
Well, I need the light.
I'm sorry.
So over here we have all the blockbusters. So all the blockbusters are right there. Yeah, almost. We sold out. And on the back of it, there's a clothing rack, and just like this one, a shoe organizer. And then we put those pieces on the back of the shoe organizers, so I can find them quicker. And then I also have another box over here with all of those pieces that I have extra, because you have to have a bunch of blockbusters.
Yes.
They're
so
bestsellers.
What she's got hanging here, she's got on the back in the shoe organizers already in organza bags.
Yes.
Already
so
set
we
up.
have
Somebody
over
says,
here.
I want number 15. We go over there and get one.
Yes.
Out of there.
So now, here's something that I started doing, and many of you may already know. But here, right here, is just a box, and this is all new inventory that Danny has sorted for the past 2 days.
Right.
So like yesterday. And so what we did, do you want to hold?
Here, let me hold it, because I have no idea what you did here, because this is all new to me right here. All right, let me back up here.
Okay, so let me show you what we do with new inventory. So Danny already checked in the boxes. He already has everything sorted. So what I do is, because I want to show the new inventory that I just got in, because we have different shows almost 3 times a week. So I put them in Ziploc bags. What the heck is wrong?
I didn't see that. What's that thing over in that green basket smiling at me?
It's poop.
It's poop. Seriously? Can we get rid of the poop? Let's hide it somewhere. Gotta make sure I don't step in that, okay? All right,
You're still recording.
all right, let's go.
So, I'm going to cut that part off. Okay, so I put them in Ziploc bags. Disregard Danny. I put them in Ziploc bags, and then I put a number in there so that I know. Now, everything that is in this Ziploc bag, it's the same thing. So, all the pieces are in there. And I show them to the customer whenever I go live.
That's because we don't have any more room in our shoe organizers and things
or
like that.
because I just want to show the new items that I just got in.
And you know where they're at right off the bat.
Yes. So do you want to show them everything here? It has maybe a smaller Ziploc bag, or maybe it has an organza bag. Here's the rings. There's 10 rings in there, and then there's a number. And so everything has a number. And they're bigger, a gallon, or they're smaller sandwich bags. So I'm excited. So that's that. And then now we're going to show you about what we do when customers shop with us.
All right, so how do you pause this thing?
You push the button.
All right, so this is where we keep all the inventory after we've inventoried and counted and make sure nothing was broke. And remember, as you're counting inventory, you have 3 days to return that inventory, right, Andrea?
Yes.
All right, so if you find something broken, then it's too late to return if you have a whole bunch broken. Most of the time, Andrea can fix it right off the bat, so I always lay it to the side, say something's wrong with this one or whatever the deal is. But
and sometimes we have called corporate and let them know that we are missing 1 or 2 items, right?
Yeah, sometimes I've got one less of what I ordered, but one more of another one I thought I've ordered or something. It's good to know that you got inventory. Something big, you're missing 5 pieces, you definitely need to call corporate right away. All right, you don't need to wait 2 weeks down the road before you take inventory, just like any business.
So here's our setup. They're the lightings, and we have this on the letsflourishtogether.com/Facebook
Right.
-live. And so here's where I sit, or sometimes I stand up. There's my tripod. There goes my phone.
And I don't know what that is. What is that? That's for
That's
your camera.
another tripod.
But I usually have my set up right here on my computer when I'm helping her, but she threw it all away for some reason. I don't know where it's
I did
at.
not.
And my chair. But anyway, okay, so let's do that real quickly. What we do is, as you see here, we got.
Why don't you sit down? Why don't you be me?
So anyway, I've got a funny accent.
Whatever,
I'm forgetting
dude.
my accent.
Hey,
I'm
did
from
you
Peru.
know? Do you know that there's some people
What?
in the company that don't like me because of my accent?
Honey, you don't have an accent.
Well, they say I have one,
It's
and
your-
they don't like me because of that. They don't watch my YouTube videos.
It's just your grammar.
And I said, whatever. Okay, so here it goes. So
All right,
there's
so
a camera.
What we do is, usually when we first started lives back beginning of this year, we were
2017.
using 2017. We were using these things right here. She bought a few of them, and we were just using those to throw them in there, and had each bucket for each person. But anyway, over a period of time, I got tired of handling it 2 or 3, 4, 5 times. It seems like.
Do you remember the first time when we did our live and somebody had 20 items in one bucket and they were all tangled in the bucket?
Tangled up. It took me forever. I said, there's got to be a better way of doing this.
So anyway.
So
I'm showing the item.
So she's doing a live. This is where she her phone's right here, and we're having a fun time. We just started, and somebody like Rose Williams buys a piece, and so before the show starts, Andrea or myself will go through our box of
Pink envelopes.
Pink envelopes.
We get them through mailersusa.com.
Right, because I don't want to touch it again. Once I put it in there, it's ready to mail. Okay, and the reason I do that is because I don't have to touch it again. Okay, so, but we want to offer incentives sometimes. Not incentives. We want to offer some exciting things like, you know, no taxes or
no free shipping.
Or free shipping. So randomly throughout this box of envelopes that I have, it's full. We'll have it full before we start the live. Is I go through and randomly pick a few of these and just put some dots on the back of them, like that. However many we want to do that day, randomly throughout
You don't do it in there. You do it on the, or on the front or on the paper.
Right, we did it on this is the back.
No, I don't do the labels on the back.
I know, but you just told me a while ago that we put
I
it
like
back here.
it on the little sippy.
Where? Oh, up here?
Yes, that's where the dots go.
Goodness gracious. Have you ever seen that TV show Monk?
Danny,
We've been watching that show like
it.
crazy, and she has turned into him. And it's like she's...
Whatever.
So anyway, we have a little dot on there. So whenever the first time buyer that night, whether we've had a repeat customer, let's say Rose Williams, and she'll get a dot, and we'll be excited. Hey, Rose, you got free shipping if we pick that for tonight, or you don't have to pay taxes on this. All right. So anyway, so we do Rose Williams, and she'll just write her name on the front, and because on the front you know that the shipping label is going to cover your handwriting.
Correct.
So whether it's horrible handwriting like I got.
And let's say, what if Rose Williams didn't pay? What are we going to do about the envelope? We put the items back, right?
Right. What we'll do is after, you know, however long Andrea does that, where the customer doesn't pay, we'll shake the jewelry back out, put it back in inventory, and we'll just kind of scratch the name out and reuse this.
Yeah, why not, right?
Because the shipping label goes right across here.
Exactly.
So let's say we got Rose Williams, starts with an R, right? Throughout the video, and let's say it's one of these right here. She bought one of these, and we've already got an organza bag, so I don't have to do anything.
It's already checked. It's already been there, so it goes in there.
And so if you look over here,
let me go follow Danny.
I still have my buckets, all right? But this time I just go by the name, alphabetical order, right? So a lot of you know if you sell quite a bit, if you have 15, 16 different buyers, it's hard if you have them on the floor or on the table to go and try to find out where Rose is at.
You're chewing gum.
Oh, sorry. Chewing gum. So I go to R, wherever R is at right here. I'll just go ahead and put Rose right there. I go by the first name, all right? Or if it's Nancy, I go to N. We got someone just had one last night. Debbie, it's really easy to find them once you start doing it. And you got these 3 or 4, and especially if you're by yourself and you don't have a helper with you, and you're trying to find where they go, it's easy to come over here. And Q hardly has any, and X, Y, Z. And normally I just keep all of them in one bucket. If I had somebody's first name start with an X or a Y or a Z or Q, I just put them all in this one because you're not going to find it.
Perfect.
Right? So once the live is over, and if Rose buys any more, we know where it's at. We come over here, pull out R, find Rose, put it in there, and do that. Now, while I'm helping Andrea, I usually have my laptop here, and I have my Excel spreadsheet out, and I keep track of who buys, how many pieces they bought, whether we're giving away
free shipping or free tags.
Yeah,
or maybe they bought 12 pieces, so they get one free.
And they get a free mystery piece after they bought 12 pieces, or you have a hostess reward. And so that's all tracked on the spreadsheet, and I do that while Andrea is doing the live, so that way she don't have to do it later. We've already got that taken care of. Who's got the dots, who gets the free shipping, and all that good stuff. Now, if you're by yourself and you're literate on a computer, once the names are there and the spreadsheet's set up, it don't take just a few seconds. Say, okay, her, she gets a piece, and then you can put over and keep track as you go. But Andrea, she'll wait till it's over. She'll go back through and fill in the spreadsheet when it's over with. But so what we're going to do?
I love the spreadsheet. So we're going to show them that, right?
Yeah, I'm going to show you that in just a minute. And I could teach you how to make. You know, you can make your own. Those who know how to do it don't need to listen to me. But those who don't, I could show you how to make it, and then or I can just give you a blank.
Or they can just use the one that we have.
Yeah, we'll get it out there.
We'll put it on the letsflourishtogether.com website.
And you can go in and edit and fill in there. And the thing about putting the names down, I always copy and paste onto my new live spreadsheet the names I've already got. So all my customers that's already been added on my next live, I just bring them over, and then any new ones, you can copy and paste off of Facebook Live. You don't have to type it in. You copy it, boom, put it in the spreadsheet, paste it, and it's there. You don't have to do it the next time if they buy again. They're already in your spreadsheet. So I can make that available for you, not our customers. You can't have our customers. I'm sorry, but blank, and you can just copy and paste, and I'll show you how to do that. And if y'all are interested in it, Andrea, if you want to put it on letsflourishtogether.com, let's do it. So we talked about how we received our inventory in and count it, where we keep them if we have more than twos. Of 2 pieces of one, we keep them in here, or the new ones in the bag, in the gallon bags, or the sandwich bags, what you want to call them.
We also talk about the blockbusters.
We talk about the blockbusters, how we keep them separate and have more on the back side. All our onesies that you accumulate over time, not because she bought that many onesies, because we have one left of some that she bought.
Exactly.
But really,
and
look,
how we have the fashion fixes over here.
we got more fashion fixes over there.
And then how we package everything when customers shop. Right?
And of course, you know, we've got, I don't know where she got this black one at over here. This is the first time really paying attention.
Really, Daniel?
Yeah, I thought all of them were white. Where'd you get the black one?
I just decided to do for the wrap bracelets. I sell a lot of wrap bracelets.
So there's a whole bunch of wrap bracelets there. And so we've done that, and once we do that, once the party's over, that night we'll just kind of, we'll still keep them pretty close together by name, but we'll, you know, put all these envelopes into 2 or 3 or 4 of these right here, and we'll take them downstairs, and then which we'll show you how we do the spreadsheet, what it looks like and how we do it, and then also how Andrea packages and ships and invoices and does all that. Okay?
Yes. Let's
All right,
do it.
So let's head on down. All right, so we're downstairs. It was upstairs because that's where our room is at, and Andrea's office is down here. And so we brought all these down, and this is where she starts processing and invoicing and everything like that. But before we do that, I want to show you a little bit about the spreadsheet. Okay?
Let's do it.
All right, ready? Let Andrea get here and find it.